When you're in the sea and you need to pee, do you pee in the sea? Don't answer. I know the answer. I know we all go through the same thought process. You're in the sea, you feel pee brewing. You think, I better get out of the water and pee in the loo that has been designed for this very moment. But then you look into the water and you think, hang on a minute, this is where all the pee lives in the world. I'm in the home of pee. So you come to the conclusion that you could pee in the sea, because if you peed in the loo, the pee would beat you back into the water. You'd be standing next to your own pee going, why did you do that? I don't know, I panicked, I thought it was civilized. So we think we can pee in the sea, but obviously you still have to be in the water. All right, you can't, even though it's sort of acceptable, you still can't be standing on the beach going, it all ends up there anyway. Bring back your children, nothing's wrong here. But the problem with peeing in the sea is it's actually impossible for you to pee without your face revealing that you're peeing in the sea. Something is linked between the muscle you use to push to pee and your facial expression. And it's unavoidable, all right? Next time you're on the beach, have a look into the water. You'll see children playing, you'll see people with bats and balls, snorkeling. You'll see the classic scene. There is a man in there. Look for him. He's there. Just going... He's peeing! Swimming is the big thing for us. I mean, seriously, compared to foreigners, it's absolutely hysterical. I've seen what foreigners do when they're by the pool and they need to swim. They get hot, they get up, and they get in. That's the process. Hot, up, in. Yeah, just doing links. Ciao, hot, up, in. That's it. Easy. It's an amazing thing. We can't do that, of course. We, as British people, need to enter into a whole process. First of all, we have to announce to all the British people we're with, I'm going in. You going in? Yes, I am going in. What's it like? What's it like? Because going in doesn't actually mean going in. Going in means reviewing the temperature of the water as everybody waits for the results, and it's always the same. It's freezing. What's it like? It's freezing! This is where you enter the next phase of the production. This is where there will already be a British person in the pool who will swim up to you and offer you some advice. This is actually advice that you've received on every previous swim of your entire life, and advice that you will receive on every future swim of your entire life. But it's advice at this very key moment means nothing to you at all. And that is that it is all right once you're in, but it means nothing. So right, just get in. It's all right once you're in. It's actually quite warm in here. I was like you, but look at me now. But you don't believe a word of it. You give yourself maximum pain. You take it one step at a time. So many people just wait with the water around their waist, just complaining, trying to build the courage. I don't like it. It's freezing. It's freezing! So they just launch themselves in. It only takes about 4 strokes before they make their announcement. It's all right once you're in, for fuck's sake. We all told you this. The very fact there are people swimming happily in the pool implies that it's all right once you're in. It's not like you're standing there going, oh, it's freezing, and there are just blue bodies floating on the surface. I don't think it is all right once you're in. There are dead blue people in the pool, darling, dead blue people. And of course, that's when the bees and the wasps start to chip in to your day, because they live outside, okay? So they'll start to come into your life. And you'll deal with the situation, I believe, as a British person, in one of 3 ways. You'll recognise yourself in this as we go through it. When a bee or a wasp buzzes into your life, buzz, either you are, firstly, a wafter, okay? You'll know who you are if you're the wafters. They're quite cool, by the way. If you're a wafter, you're quite cool. You just deal with the situation. Buzz, okay, I'll figure. I don't need that. Buzz, sure. Sometimes you don't even break stride in your conversations. So the other day you've just dealt with the situation. You're moving the air. You're not trying to hit it. I'm just going to move the air near you. And you'll know that this isn't an area where you're particularly welcome, okay? I'm a wafter. Right, next up, secondly, you have the stay-stillers.
Now, they are very serious people. And they're very adamant that their strategy is the best one to deal with the situation. Okay, nobody move. Just stay completely still. Don't make it angry. Don't encourage it. They get quite angry with the wafters. Don't waft it. You're just making it angry. You're encouraging it. Don't encourage it. It's not interested in us, and we're not interested in it. See? It's gone now. Just stay completely still, and it'll get about its business, okay? Then, the third way, the total panickers, right? Oh, I can still feel it. I can see it. Did you see it? It was massive. Oh, my God. Oh! Was it a hornet? Was it a hornet? You know, if it gets you on the throat, you can die. You can die. Right? That's the third way. Now, wafters are able to upgrade and become total panickers. They allow themselves that privilege. You know? If they're wafting, is ineffective, and the wasp keeps coming back, then you can see them start to panic. Which is why wafters really hardly ever get stung. And total panickers almost never get stung. You know who gets stung? The stay-stillers. Because they cannot break out of their seriousness. They are such firm believers that they have the right strategy. And this is why I thought of this. I've got a friend, he's a stay-stiller, and a wasp not only buzzed around him, but landed on his face. And he just went, the best thing to do is stay completely still. Well, I'm not so sure about that. It's on your face. I don't want to encourage it. But you're just encouraging it to crawl into your eye. It's walking towards your eye. He's like, no, the best thing to... It's not interested in me. It seems pretty interested in you. Why don't you waft it? The worst thing I could do is waft it. Just stay completely still, then another one landed on the other side of his face. I'm like, dude, you now have 2 wasps on your face. And it stung him. I've got to say, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because he couldn't just scream. He had to make out that he was still in the right. And he just went... It has now stung me. It stung my face. It stung me on the face. But I think the best thing to do is to not encourage it to sting me again. If a total panicker gets stung, you know about it. It's like,
into a bar that's too hot, and it's normally our own fault. We don't have time to wait. When we run the hot tap, when we run the cold, we don't have time to wait for the full proper temperature to reveal itself. You just have it, that should be fine. You go away into your busy life and you come back, and you normally know as soon as your foot goes in. As soon as it goes in, you normally go, ooh, I've run that a bit too hot. But often you don't realise it until you're in already. You get in and you start lowering yourself because it takes a while for the information that your feet are burning to reach your brain where the information has to go to tell you about it. Because it's really quite a long way for the information to travel. So you start lowering yourself and you're thinking, something doesn't feel altogether right here. Then it just hits you. You have a split-second decision. Do I stay or do I go? And many times you just go, I can't. Oh, my God, I can't. And you end up standing naked in your bathroom. You look down. You've got these sort of red skin socks of pain. Ow. Look what I did to myself. Then you have to empty the hot out, put cold in, which involves sacrificing your arm to plunge to the plug. Plug plunging. Very dangerous. You look at your arm as if to say, this will hurt, I do apologize. Brace yourself. Ah! Sometimes you can't get a purchase. You're like, I could lose my arm!
But the braver amongst us, there's many here tonight, and I count myself amongst you, will hover paddle. This is where you get into the bath, even though it hurts, and you hover over the surface. You get the cold on, and you start paddling like a maniac. We can change this. It's getting better all the time now. Be brave! Be brave! Anyone hear me? No, it's time to change direction now. Come on! It's getting better, it's getting better. Come on. And then you have to test it. How is the water going? Is it ready to fully submerge? And you do this with your bottom. You select your bottom, and the task of your bottom is simply to dip in to see, is it ready? How's it going? How's it going? This is where I forget, unfortunately, that I have balls. It's not so much that I forget. It's more the angle of dangle means that my balls are now the closest thing to the surface of the water, not my bottom after all. And it comes as a nasty surprise. It's the most sensitive part of the human body. It's the last part of the human body, let's be honest, that you would volunteer to test boiling water with. No one's ever handed me a cup of tea and said, Michael, this might be a little bit on the hot side. Well, we shall soon find out, my friend. Right you are. Little bit more milk. Just a splash. Just tested it with my hover paddle hardened bollocks there, my friend.